So, one of the most underrated and least publicized cultural attraction in the country that is considered a success in terms of good value for money experience is the main livelihood in the tuna capital of the country. With the General Santos Fishport as the hub of action, a typical day starts at dawn with the fish foic, bringing in the day of haul fresh from the sea, and local as well as tourists in, indulge in haggling for a good buy. Next is conservation program originally built in 1581 and underwent numerous transformations from Baroque to neoclassical architecture, renovation and restoration, which now include a museum with an extensive collection of religious relics and artifacts. Next is maintenance and upkeep. One of the most well-maintained sites is the 80 hectares Eden Natural Park and Resorts, privately owned by Ayala family of Davao City. The park is essentially a multi-purpose mountain estate that features a diverse field farm, fruits, orchards, vegetables, herbs, flowers, butterfly garden, etc. A resort with forest cabin, a restaurant with healthy option, amphitheater, and banquet facilities. Recreational area for adventure seekers, tinubdan sculptures and structures depicting various indigenous tribes of Mindanao, deer park, birdwalk, and fish village and lakes, and numerous Instagrammable sites. Next is innovational in heritage sites is the sensitive and risky move as it might compromise authenticity and the true spirit of the legacy. One historic site that it was able to successfully enhance the overall ambience and visitor experience is Paco Park and Church in Manila, managed by the National Park Development Committee of the Department of Tourism. The site is considered as the final respiratory of the remains of the Philippine national hero Dr. Jose Rizal, underwent through beautification, introduced lights and sound feature with the fountain as a focal point, and held weekly classical and contemporary original Filipino music (OPM) concerts and other programs that is repack the whole historic park. Next is the social responsibility. Batanes has been known for strict rules and policies on giving back to the community. The various attractions in the province include a variety of positive Filipino value integrated with the tourist accommodation, F&B outlet, transformation service, and heritage sites. Honestly, cleanliness, respect, customer service, punctuality, teamwork, environmentalism, and community service, being a renowned heritage destination. It has substantial allocation from the national government earmarked for prevention and development. Next is one of the most impressive tourist experience implementing a strong sense of environmentalism is a 40-minute cruise in the underground river in Puerto Princesa, acknowledged was once as the world's longest subterranean river. While booking a tour, one could see the guide's commitment to observing strictly biophysical caring. Next is human resource management of a heritage site of attraction is criticized to its success. One outstanding model in this aspect is Amanpolo, a very exclusive resort and tourism jet-standing model Philippine Sea, still within the boundaries of the province on Lawel in the West Bishland Resort. Not much publicized for contribution to heritage tour, the Fairmount airstrip as a fleet of small aircraft to try and out its guests. It has endemic species of animals and plants in the forest, instead in the midsection in the island for pristine white sand. The service in the resort mimic local traditional for example, harana, barrio fiesta, folk dancing, and on-the-spot lechon roasting, traditional head massage, personal VIP welcome and farewell, pawikan, conservation advocacy, guiding, snorkeling with the detailed narrative marine species. To the delight of tourists, the quality of service evident the Amanpolo is driven by the comprehensive HR program for employees, which include above park comprehension, generous benefits, a high level of employee engagement, continuous training, education activities, employee empowerment, self-discipline, and institutionalized success planning. Diversity and inclusion, a very good example in the Cinemalaya Film Festival, 10th annual event for independent filmmaking to showcase their masterpiece for public viewing. The film festival is known for the bold selection of daring and unusual underrepresented theme. For example, indigenous people, women empowerment, person with disability, LGBTQ sector, civil and human rights, social injustice, migration, mysticism, rural folklore, and many more. Portrayed by the entries in the main competition category and other section of the event, unusually lasting a fortnight. That would be all. Thank you.